crazy.
Welcome to the Share Football Podcast. I'm your host, Fredo. With me today, we got the whole crew in the building. We got the boy Jerron, we got the boy DC, and Steven in the background and things like always. Gentlemen, what's up? What's good, man? NFL playoffs, wild card weekend. What a wild weekend it has been for sure. All right, Jay, what are your thoughts overall on wild weekend, man?
A really interesting weekend. Like, I had fun watching every game. Of course, we talked before the show, except the last one, which was fun in its own right. But overall, like every game delivered. Lots of drama. The road teams were very almost dominant this weekend. I had a great time.
Yep. Jay, DC, my bad, my brother. DC, so what are your thoughts on wild weekend? Man?
Hey, man, it was awesome, man. And the first 4 to 5 games, they were all decided in the last 3 minutes. Yeah. So everyone was entertaining up until the last, man. The buzzer went off. But great games, man. We've seen some performances that some people that I didn't think it was going to happen. And then we've seen some people that, stepped up to the challenge and do what we thought they could do. Yeah. But, yeah, we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, man, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about the first one right here. Talk about hold on. Before you go, we got a comment from Average Man. What's up, Average Man? What's going on, man? What's up, my brother?
Peace out.
All right, so we gotta talk about the first game. This game right here was a very intense game. We had the Rams at the Panthers. Final score 34-31. Man, what a game this was right here. I thought this game right here was going to be a blowout, but man, talking about a competing game. I didn't know that Carolina had this in them. I wish we would have saw more like this throughout the whole season. But man, it looks like Carolina's got a good season ahead of them next season for sure. We know that the play calling, they got a new head coach. We can see how that transitions well through them right here. Jay, what are your thoughts on this game, man?
At the whole game, I had Carolina just beating them. Like, at no point did I think that the Rams were going to do anything. Yeah. So it was very interesting, very entertaining game. Good time.
Yeah. DC, what are your thoughts on this game, man?
Started out, I'm like, well, that's what everybody expected. They went up 14-0 out the gate. The Rams, I thought, well, that's what the point spread said. These are 10-point favorite. This is what's supposed to happen. Then all of a sudden, man, little bit by little bit, Carolina started coming back. It's something about Carolina and the Rams, man. They got their number or something, man. But Carolina do got a nice secondary. They do, but some kind of way they know they got the Rams number and they can play with the Rams. But it was just too much of Puka. Too much Puka, man, and Matt Stafford. But so Carolina, like you say, the future should be pretty bright for them going forward, man. Nobody was really expecting them when the season started to be where they at now. So they should be, the Panthers fans should be proud of themselves, man.
Yeah, I made a joke about it, man. It's like, when was the last time you seen that stadium sold out like that, filled up? That was like when Cam Newton was out there as the quarterback. And speaking of Cam Newton, he was out there. He was the one that did brought out the team.
Oh, yeah, I've seen him.
He did the keep pounding. So that was pretty badass right there, man. But overall, man, Puka Nacua, man, that dude was tearing up the Panthers secondary. 10 catches, 1 touchdown, 111 yards, man. But don't forget about the other guy in the opposite team, man. Coker. First of all, if you didn't know who he was, I'm pretty sure you know now who he is. Yeah. 9 catches, man, 134 yards and 1 touchdown. Man, not bad for, especially going against that defense with the Rams. And dude, and another one, I'm very shocked. Bryce Young, man. Bryce Young looked like the first rounder, the first overall pick I thought this is what the Panthers was going to get, 4 years ago. And can you believe it's been 4 years ago since he got drafted? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you go to old man Matt Stafford, man, doing his thing over there, 304 yards. He threw for 42, completed 24, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. But overall, man, this is good stats, good numbers. Very entertaining game, man. But now we know that the Rams advanced the second divisional round, and we know that they're going to play Seattle, right?
Yeah. Chicago.
No, they play Chicago.
No,
they
play
go
Chicago.
to Chicago.
Yeah, they play Chicago. So we know that. So anything from this game right here, gentlemen, what got your attention?
Basically, the fight in the Panthers, like we talked about, the Rams came out. It looked like it was going to be a blowout, easy, and then the Panthers just clawed back into it. And then I'm just like, oh wait, hold up, the Panthers are the team. The Panthers are the team that the more dominant team. They kept coming back over and over again. And once Coker scored that last touchdown, that late touchdown, I thought it was over.
Yeah.
I thought it was over. And then, of course, Matty Stafford did his thing. That 2-minute drive, they sliced them up like hot knife through butter. But it wasn't like that for the first 3 quarters, 3.5 quarters, basically. So it was a delightful kind of for somebody who was going for the Rams to win the game. It was kind of like edge of the seat.
Yes,
I was like, oh man, how does the Panthers keep doing this? They keep coming back over and over again. And Coker, like you said, he went off. Ted McMillan was tough to cover.
Yes.
And then Bryce Young somehow, some way, put his big boy pants on, and he looked like a legitimate playoff quarterback. So I'm highly impressed by the Panthers. They had a good run. I know they were 8-9 coming into the thing, but I give them their props because any other team, maybe it's just a bad matchup, the Panthers and the Rams, but any other team in the NFC that's not in the playoffs, they would have rolled over.
Yep.
So the Panthers proved that they should have been there. I don't even think Tampa Bay would have played this well.
No.
No,
You know?
I don't think so.
No.
either, no.
I don't think Atlanta would have played this well.
Nope.
So in the NFC South, at least, they proved that they belong there, and they almost won the game.
Yeah. So all right. Now, how the Panthers went in there, knowing that like the Rams were the 12-point favorite.
Damn
and
near.
I'm pretty sure that the Rams are like, man, we can take it easy on these boys. But like you said, Jerron, by the fourth quarter, you were like, damn, these boys have a chance to actually win this game.
Yep.
DC, so what cut you off from this game right here?
It was just like you say, the fight. I was not expecting it. I was expecting them to lay down. They got down 14. I said, well, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. They finna pin their ears back and they finna finish this thing. But some kind of way, Carolina just continued to stay in this game, and they almost pulled it off, man. If they would have won that game, and you're talking about shock the world. Oh my goodness, that would have been a massive upset. And I don't know, Fredo. I don't know what Jerron said. They got their number. Or maybe it's a little bit what you say. They overlooking them, but something with the Panthers and the Rams. I don't think the Rams want to see those guys no more.
No,
At all.
Yeah.
tough sledding.
But like I'm pretty sure in the end of the day, the Panthers got respect out of some. I thought this game right here was going to be a blowout, a massacre. But man, it was a very entertaining game though, man. It had me, especially like in the second half. I was like, man, these motherfuckers actually have a chance to actually do something. But yeah, man, overall entertaining game, man. All right, gentlemen, on to the next one.
Well, first, let's keep talking about Bryce Young. It started out rough. Everybody here knows the story about Bryce Young being the number 1 pick, CJ Stroud being the number 2 pick. That distance has closed a little bit in my eyes to where, CJ started out tops of the top. He looked like Tom Brady out there his first year. He came a little bit back to the pack, and then Bryce Young looked like Zach Wilson out there, and then he's coming back. So they're going to have a nice little back and forth that we're going to be able to talk about for another maybe 7 years about who came out on top. And it's looking like it's just a good battle between the number 1 and number 2 pick on who's the better quarterback. At this point, it's kind of a toss-up.
Yeah.
Kind of a toss-up. So I really I'm proud of Bryce Young. Like, we went to the training camp practice. He looked like a middle schooler.
He looked like a water boy.
He looked like a water boy. The dude's small. Everybody's towering over him. And look what he did. He almost took down the big bad LA Rams. So I got to give him his props.
Yes, absolutely. He's been coming along. And like you say, 1 and 2 in the draft. But, for me, just the throw of the football, I think Bryce Young is a better thrower of the football. He's just so damn small.
Yeah.
But CJ had the most success between the two as far as winning on the field. But like you said, it's going to be something to look forward to. We're going to be comparing these two guys for a couple of years. I heard they're already going to pick up his 5th-year option. I was just reading that. So so now we'll see which way this goes.
Yeah. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but the way that he was making the most best throws and accurate throws, it was outside the pocket.
Yes, you have to.
Because if he's under center, man, he ain't gonna see shit. First of all, his size right there. But when he's in a shotgun formation, he does something outside the pocket. Man, his throws look like the ones they did in Alabama.
Yep. And that's the only problem with him. You got to get him. You got to keep him in the shotgun, or you got to roll him out.
Yeah,
he can't play under center very much. It's too small.
You can, man. So. But if you have the right play caller, the right weapons, I don't see why not, man.
Yeah,
you got to build the team around them.
And speaking of the play caller, Canales, right?
Yep.
I thought he was a bust.
Yeah,
I thought he was. He came from Tampa, and I just figured he wasn't going to work out. And look, they won a game, so it's not like he is. Andy Reid or something like that. But this whole year, he kind of overachieved what I thought of him. As a Cowboys fan, we went to Carolina, and he's got a good plan.
Yep.
And in this game, he had a good enough plan to have them up in the 4th quarter with the game on the line. So big props to the Panthers. I'm not sure they'll be back next year, just because of year to year, every season different. But for right now, they did their thing. They really did their thing. Coker, McMillan, Bryce Young, Rico Dowdle, Chuba Hubbard, all them dudes stepped up.
Yep, yeah, they did. All right, gentlemen, anything else from this game? No? All right, man. Let's go on to the next game. Next game, we have the Packers at the Bears. Final score 27-31. Man, talk about you fumbled the play calling on this one. Final score 27-31. Bears win this one. Shockingly right here. All right, DC, what are your thoughts on this game, man?
Caleb Williams in the meltdown of the Green Bay Packers. But I got to say this about Williams. But he has that ability. He got that it, man, to get away from defenders and still make the play, man. And he's only in his 2nd year. So, man, if you're talking about a bright future, this kid, he's got it, man. He's got it. I was questioning when he first came out, but I can see it now with him and Ben Johnson. He has it, man. The ability. And they scored 25 points in the 4th quarter.
Yep.
25 points. And the experience that he's gaining from this alone, just all these comebacks. So it's eventually going to get to a point where it's just going to be normal for him. And that's going to make it better for the whole team. And that Coastal Loveland, superstar.
Yes.
That dude can go, man.
Yep.
He can go. And Luther Burton is going to be good, too. So, man, the receiving core is really, really good in Chicago. But Green Bay, you let him go. You gave up that many points in the 4th quarter. You deserve to lose. Kicker out there missing kicks and all this other stuff. It was rough for him, man. There's no excuse for that. Even though it was Chicago and they got a good offense, but there's no excuse for you to give up that many points in 1 quarter. You gave up 2 touchdowns within like the last 3 minutes or something like that. Unacceptable, man. You got to figure out a way to get around it. It ain't like Chicago's just got some world-beating defense that you can't keep the clock running. No, you got to do better, Green Bay. So you should have lost. You gave up that many points in the last few minutes. You deserve to lose.
At the third quarter, Green Bay was up 21-6. Fourth quarter, they only put up 6 points. Man, you let these Bears from Chicago put 25 on you? Jay, what are your thoughts, man?
The cardiac Bears. Been saying it all year. They've been doing it all year. First half, I was like, they are who we thought they were. I just figured, look, they get down and they let these teams get to these big leads, and all of a sudden at halftime, I don't know if it's adjustments. I don't know if Ben Johnson's cursing dudes out, calling their mamas all kind of names. Something happens to where they wake up and it's like they become dominant. They become like the Urlacher Super Bowl run Bears, where the defense ain't got nobody special
No, they don't.
on it, but somehow, some way, they just clamp down on the Green Bay Packers, and it's funny because Micah, who was at the game, was tweeting, and they brought it up on the telecast where he was like, "Well, we got to kill him now because these Bears aren't going away." You know what I'm saying? So. And they did exactly what he said they were going to do. But there's a lot of fight in these cats. The offense is crazy. Like the Green Bay Packers won the turnover battle 2-0.
Yeah.
Still lost the game. In the red zone, they're 3 for 3 in the red zone. Still lost the game. And I'm just impressed. Like after the game, I text y'all, holy shit.
Yeah.
Because I was like, where did all that come from? Caleb Williams looked off in the first half. The defense had no answers for Matthew Golden, for Dobbs, for the running back, Jacobs. And all of a sudden, they flipped the switch. I'm still not believing in the Bears 100%. I don't know if they just got the Packers number because they did it to them already. But for this game, they did the thing. Yeah. That fourth down throw, 4th and 8, Caleb Williams scrambled left, did a fadeaway throw that was a shot into like a bucket. And that was like one of the best throws of the year. Yeah. So, man, it was a really exciting game. I couldn't believe my eyes the second half because when it, like you said, 21-3, and I was like, "There's no way." Yeah. Then they come out, they'll go for it on 4th down. Don't get it. I'm like, come on, Bears, good season. Yeah. It was nice to see all this crap. The dude's gonna paint his nails for the offseason and go to Cancun. But they kept going, and I was like, damn, Matt LaFleur, I guess he forgot all his good plays. I don't know what happened.
He got too conservative.
Man.
You think?
I think so. I think he was like, all right, man, let's slow it down. You know, let's get ready for next week. It looks like, you know, we're going to cruise on this one. But man, you let these Bears from Chicago. Yeah, it's like, all right, man, we still got, man, we still got 3 more possessions. We back in it, and that's what they happen, bro. I mean, these cats right here, Packers, should have taken care of business throughout the whole game. They had the first half, but man, in the second half, you could just tell by the scoreboard that these guys would just took off the foot off the gas, and they were like, all right, let's put this whole in cruise control. Yeah. And man, but they didn't know that the other one got snots in the car and they caught up.
you know, I don't think they got laid back, Fredo, because these two teams, they hate each other. These teams, they hate each other with a passion, man. So I don't think they wouldn't want to bury each other. Yeah. They want to beat each other 50-0. It's just that Chicago came back and took this thing, man. So hats off to them. Like I say, Green Bay, you should have lost. You're going to run out there and let them boys come back like that on the fourth quarter. You should have lost, man, for sure. Because that was just a terrible performance in the fourth quarter, man. And awesome by the Bears.
Man, like so DC. So let me ask you this, man. So all right. So now that the Bears are advancing the next round, what are the changes that the Green Bay Packers need to do for the next season? Because remind you, the beginning of the season, man, like they were playing pretty in a good. Now I'm not saying elite level, but they were playing in a good, comfortable way. But towards the end of the season, you could tell the injuries got caught up to them.
Yeah.
Bad play calling. And some players, like kind of off the rails as well. But what do the Packers need to do for next season to compete in this division? Because as we see right now, man, you got the Bears, you got the Lions. Now, I'm not saying that the Packers could be a dark horse in this division, but there's a possibility there might be now.
Right. Right.
So we think that the Packers need to do to fix it.
I think the Packers will be fine. They'll get Micah and they'll get Tucker Kraft back.
Yeah.
But what they need to do is what you've seen from Matthew Golden this week, that should have been all season long. That's what should have been happening. I think they'll be okay once the next year rolls around and people get back healthy, because Tucker Kraft was a big part of that offense, man.
Yeah.
And they really do miss him. But yeah, they'll be okay. They'll be okay. Like I said, there won't be no dark horse. They ain't sneaking up on nobody next year.
Yeah.
They just got to get two of their main pieces back, which is Micah, and they got to get Tucker Kraft back, and then you'll see a difference.
Okay. So let me ask you that.
For the Micah thing, so he's already saying he wants to be back by week 1. We'll see how he does from his ACL. Both ACLs were ruptured. So it's kind of, I don't want to give them the pass to say that they'll be the same. First of all, there's a little controversy for the head coach. So that'll be a lame duck season for him. You got the Micah, you got Kraft. They're kind of up in the air, in my opinion, especially at the start. Because in this division, you can't lose anything. Like, if you start out slow, there's no guarantee that they're going to get a wild card, right? Yeah. So just keeping everybody healthy is going to be a concern. I don't think they're going to be the same next year. And I'm not saying that just because I'm a hater or anything like that. It's just because they're not going to have a first-round pick this year. So they can't really add. All they can do is try to grow.
Yeah.
And that's still up in the air. We'll see how they bounce back. But this division, like, who knows? The Lions could be right back on top.
That's what I was going to say. I don't know if who's going to be their play caller, because we already see whoever they get calling plays this year, it ain't going to work. That's going to be the key for them, whoever they're going to bring in to call plays to determine what they look like. Because that team is a lot more talented than what they showed.
Yep.
It's very talented. It's kind of like the Eagles. For what they showed, they should not have been like that.
Mm-hmm. Gentlemen, anything else from this game?
No.
No? All right. Let's move on to the next one, man. So next game, we're going to talk about the Bills and Jaguars. What a game this was, man. 27-24. Bills win this game on the road. Let's talk about it. Jay, what are your thoughts on this game, man?
Trevor Lawrence had it. He had the momentum of the season. He had everybody finally getting on the Trevor Lawrence bandwagon. He had, 30 throws this game?
Yep.
If he had 4 less throws, if they ran the rock with Etienne and Tootin 4 more times, I think they win this game. He had him in position to score, at least to tie it up. And I don't know, over the middle, early in the game, he got picked off in the Tampa 2. And I was like, well, that's the Trevor Lawrence we know. So, all right, let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep rocking. All right, they score. They get in position. Josh Allen's doing his Superman thing. All right, well, let's not get too intimidated about that. Yeah. Trevor, let's just keep doing what we've been doing for the second half of the year. And then at the end, he tries to fit in the ball that had no chance of making it through. And I was just like, well, Trevor Lawrence popped back up. He turned into a pumpkin again. I think they didn't give the rock to Etienne enough. How many carries did Etienne?
10 carries.
10 carries. Yeah. How many? yards per carry.
He had 67.
Okay,
So-
6.7
So
yards per
basically
carry.
4 yards a game. No.
6.7 yards a carry, and then Tootin was even better than that. So it's like it's like damn, why not put the rock in their hands a little bit more? But it was a good game. It was a good competitive game. I really I enjoyed the game, and then you go to the Buffalo side, and there's only. The MVP of the league is still Josh Allen. Come on, like that dude does everything. There's another quarterback who has to do everything for his team, and we'll talk about later. But he does everything for that squad. He has to make every play, and if there's going to be a completion, he has to damn near hand the ball off to the receiver. That's how accurate he has to be. It's sad that the Jags had to fall this way. Fredo, I know that you're not too sad about it, but I really felt that the Jags had something, especially the second half of the season, where, man, they were right there, and then that interception at the end just killed it all.
I think the Jaguars lost this game because I picked them to win this game. But in the series overall, man, but throughout the whole season, man, the Jaguars have shown me that they are in a different level now. With the new head coach now, also that's your offensive coordinator. You seen development within this team, and I'm saying this as a Texans fan that I enjoy the competition just because it gives also the division a heads up to get their shit better as well. But that being said, I'm gonna give a lot of credit to Trevor Lawrence. I think he showed me this year that he's that quarterback that they were hyping him to be. Because all these 5, 6, 7 years, I'd be like, what the hell are y'all talking about when y'all said generation quarterback? I haven't seen it. I like, come on, man. Like, so someone out of high school can play the same level as he does. But then now this year, he has played exceptional to the point it's like, all right, I see what y'all were talking about. But, if we can continue this on, let's see. I mean, but I'm excited though. Now the other side of the ball, I want to talk about that guy, Josh Allen. Man, I'm worried about this guy. How many hits can he take, man? I mean, seriously, this guy right here. If they make to the AFC Championship game and get past that, man, Buffalo Bills need to give this guy another contract because he's doing 3 jobs at one time.
Yep.
Yeah, man, if this man can throw it to himself, he would. But man, poor guy out there, man, taking all them hits, man. I don't know how much he more can take. But man, the Jaguars will be hitting this dude hard. DC, what are your thoughts, man?
Yeah, great game, man. Jaguars very, very competitive. The future's bright. They didn't even have the number 2 overall pick. He got hurt early in the season, so they're gonna have some real pass catchers next year, man.
That's a good point.
With Parker Washington, Jacoby Myers, and Brent, all those guys, man. So he's gonna have plenty of weapons going forward. Yeah. That pass attack should be pretty scary. But man, that Josh Allen, 28 to 35, 270 yards. But man, he refused to lose. It was just he's the best player in the playoffs. So when you got that guy on your team, you're going to always have a chance. It's just a matter that the Bills have been here before. Jags haven't.
Yep.
They never sweat it. From the coaching staff on down, these guys have been here before, so they ain't going to quit. There's nothing you're going to do to rattle Josh Allen right now. And you were talking about how many more hits he can take. Hell, I watched him get beat down in Texas against the Texans, and he walked out of the stadium. So I don't know if it's going to ever get worse than that. But yeah, he's a big boy. He is a big boy, man, and he is going to try to put this team on his back, and he's going to do whatever it takes, man. Like I say, he's the best player in the playoffs. When the playoffs started, and to this day, he's still the best player in the playoffs. And when you got that guy at quarterback, man, you always have a chance, man. So they got a pretty tough one coming up, but I think they'll be okay.
Yeah. All right. So the Bills broke a record, or can I say a curse? Before this game, they have not won a road playoff game since 1992. I heard.
Yes.
So the fact is, they didn't win the division, so they're gonna be the World Warriors moving on forward. So I think, hey, who knows? It might be this year for them.
Maybe.
It might be, man. But like I said, the man cannot be taking hits like that, though, man. I mean, for the love of God, protect this man. If not, if he goes down, that's it. Y'all. Bills are done.
Wrap it up.
Go to Cancun.
Wrap it up.
You know. Yep. All right. Jay, you got anything else on this one, man?
No, it's just it's a shame. Did we all pick Jaguar?
I picked the Bills.
You picked Buffalo.
I picked the Jaguars.
Yeah, I picked the Jaguars.
I did it with the smirk on my face.
No, I really thought they had a chance to go to the AFC Championship game. Just a tough break. They lost a lot of they lost some talent during the season. Like you said, they didn't have the number 2 pick. They lost Jordan Lewis to a foot injury. So they weren't 100%. But again, they'll bounce back. It's the AFC South, so I think they'll end up being in the playoffs again, and we'll see them give another shot. They held James Cook to 46 yards on 15 attempts, 3.1 average, and like I said, with their running game, they ran for 54 yards on 23 attempts. When against the Bills, you got to get those attempts up.
Absolutely,
you got to get them to 30.
We've been saying that all year long.
Again, we like you said, we've been saying get them to 30 attempts, and you are bringing the fight to the Bills. At the end, they put too much on Trevor Lawrence, and he had the couple picks to seal the victory for the Bills, man. So good game though, good game.
Yeah.
Good game. All right, DC, you got anything else on this one?
I'm good.
All right, let's move on to the next game. Next game, we have the 49ers against the Eagles. Final score 23-19. 49ers go on the road, upset the Eagles, man. I know the guy right here next to me is happy about this. So, DC, man, let's talk about it. What are your thoughts on this one, man?
Kyle Shanahan, I mean, he ain't gonna win Coach of the Year. I think he'll give it to Rabel. But my God, they need to be co-coaches of the year or something, because the job that he's done with this, with the players that he's got, man, he's lost so many players. I'm talking about key players, not just random people. He's lost key players this year, man, and he's still been able to go in and pull it to Philly, pull this game out.
Yes.
But on the Philly side, this Jalen Hurts things, man, to die. First half, he okay. The second half, he just completely shits the bed, just disappears, man. For some reason, I don't know what it is, but he just goes ghost. And you got A.J. Brown over on the sideline again, him and the coach going at it. So, man, the Philly, they really didn't deserve to be here anyway. I'm not surprised that they lost, but I'm just surprised they lost to a team that was hurt so bad. I would expect the Rams or somebody like that to come in and just hammer them down. But a team like the 49ers is down so many players, I thought they had a chance. But no, not the way that Philly offense is going. The talented that offense is, you had Saquon just killing it.
Yeah.
Why go away from that?
Yeah.
Let that man take you there. There ain't no reason to be dropping back. Let Saquon take you there. And when something in the pass game open up, you do that. So they got some work to do this offseason. As talented as that damn team is on both sides of the ball, there's no way they should have lost this game, man. And so I know they're going to have a new play caller, because that guy, he's got to go. I don't even think I bet he couldn't go back home last night, man, at all. Patua, I know he couldn't, man. I know them folks in Philly is upset with him, but hey, it's their own fault. I'm sure they'll figure something out and get another play call in there. Okay.
So we got a comment from HT J-Rod. He said, how does the Kittle injury affect the 49ers moving on forward in the playoffs? Shit, that's a lot, because the whole injury right there, the whole play calling goes for the tight end. So that play action, he's going to be missed, man. But like the backup tight end did a pretty decent job. But overall, man, that's a big key piece right there.
The simple answer is it kills them. They're done. I know that they won against the Eagles, but going on this next week, there's no slouch. If they need every hand on deck, and without Kittle, that's gonna drown their season. I know Shanahan's a hell of a play caller, but now you go to Seattle with almost two hands tied behind your back. It's Christian McCaffrey, nothing.
Yeah,
that DeMarcus Robinson stuff that can work against Philly, but Seattle is. If they key on in stopping Christian McCaffrey, I think it may be a bloodbath. But that Kittle injury is like, that's other than Christian McCaffrey, that's the in Brock Purdy. Those are the only two people you couldn't lose.
Yeah, you couldn't afford to lose.
You couldn't afford to lose them cats
because they don't have a wide receiver to throw it to.
Exactly. Yeah. So,
but Jay, but what are your thoughts on this game right here, man? Let's talk about your second favorite team, the Eagles, man.
I hate the Eagles, but I get it. I give them their props. It's a very good roster, but the functionality of the team is off. Like you said, the play caller. He's got to go. Somehow, some way, he there's no rhythm in the passing offense. I know you got a running back playing quarterback, but he still was the Super Bowl MVP, right? Yep. At times, Devontae Smith looks like a nothing out there, and their go-to guy is Dallas Goedert, and then the whole AJ Brown thing. That's troubling. As a Cowboy fan, I hope this is gonna explode the team. Just break the team up, send AJ Brown on, send him back to Tennessee. I don't care. Send him somewhere else. But it's kind of head scratching that the Super Bowl champ can be so
exposed.
Offensively, yeah, just so bland. Lackadaisical, bland. Yeah. It's like they're calling plays from Madden like 05. Mm-hmm. It's just nothing, no spice to it, nothing, no razzle dazzle. Their opponent ran a reverse pass to Christian McCaffrey to take the lead, and all they do is, hey, we're gonna run the ball, we're gonna do this.
They're not creative. They're very
crappy
basic.
tush push, and that's the only thing that's going to keep us moving down the field. And then when we need it most, let's pray to God that Goedert can do something. That's the offense. So I'm not surprised that they lost this game. I picked the 49ers to win it for that reason. It's just a constipated offense against an offensive genius. And here's to hoping that this explodes the Eagles from here on.
Yeah.
Get them all out of here.
Yeah, when I was watching this game, I was thinking about you, Jay, especially in the fourth quarter. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, I know I know Jay's happy right now. But overall, like I wanted to touch a little bit more base on the Eagles, especially on the sideline drama. Mm-hmm. The fact that AJ Brown, man, is really having these heated conversations with his head coach in the middle of the game, and that you need their security, head of security,
Big Dom.
Yeah, and they need Big Dom to separate these two guys because they're getting heated, and you can still see AJ Brown still talking his mess. While the head coach is right there trying to,
I love it.
It's a lot of chaos. That being all said, I think it's time that AJ Brown needs to bring that book back and just read in between the game.
Get some zen.
Yeah, man. I was like, man, he needs something, man. But I get the frustration, But then again, also Hurts threw him some solid passes. He drops them. Mm-hmm. It's like, why are you mad at the head coach? You're the one who dropped the ball. He called the play call for you to catch it, but you did it. Mm-hmm. I mean, at this point, something's going to happen in this offseason. I think he's going to be traded. This ain't the first time that this happened. We've seen it in the past. Shit, we saw it last year when he was crying that he wasn't getting the ball often. Mm-hmm. So I think since they didn't go to the Super Bowl, I think this right here is like, you know what? You're not that good. So I think they're going to trade him this year, man.
I don't see them trade. I don't see them how we letting that happen. They're going to have to do a kumbaya, come to Jesus meeting. Or
Jay's been 2 years.
Yeah, but so get this offensive coordinator out of there. There's some pretty good offensive names out there on the streets right now. Yeah. And again, we were talking about Mike McDaniel earlier. If he goes there, then all right, we're cooking with grease. But they're going to have to fix their offensive coordinator problem. Somebody who's going to tell Jalen Hurts, look, you got this big freak of a monster on the outside. Key on him. So it can be mended. I don't know if it can be fixed. It can be like rigged together to work. But I don't know if they'll ever be 100% no matter what Jalen Hurts says.
DC, what were your thoughts, man?
What Jay was saying, I was just reading today. Shady McCoy. Inside the locker room, they're telling him Hurts can't run a complex offense.
Oh,
He
Can't run a complex offense. So that's going to be a problem right there. You know, last year when they won the Super Bowl, there was nothing complex about it. They just turned around and handed the ball off to Saquon, and the defense did the rest. But he's getting whispered out of there that he cannot run a complex offense. And now, so when you bring somebody like Mike McDaniels, I mean, that won't even matter.
Yeah.
If the guy can't grasp the concept of one of these types of offense, if he can't do it, he just can't do it. So I don't know if that's going to help. If that's true, what McCoy is saying, man, it's really bad for the Eagles going forward. Glad they got their little Super Bowl out of the way because they're going to be in trouble. And like you say, you might get your wish, Jay. They might blow this thing up at some point because Sirianni, he's going to start the year off on the hot seat next year. The way this thing ended, he's going to start the year off. He's going to have a new play caller. He's going to start this, even though he just won a Super Bowl. Philly will let you go. See Doug Peterson, they'll let you go right after a Super Bowl. They don't care.
Andy Reid.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care. But on the whole Kittle thing, man, they're gonna. I think they'll still be okay. They're gonna miss Kittle from a run blocking standpoint, but from a pass catching, I think Tunges he's gonna be able to hold it down. He caught the winning touchdown the first time they played the Seahawks, and the last time the Seahawks only beat them like what was it, 13-9? The last guy they played a few weeks ago. So I think these teams are so familiar with each other. It's gonna be a knockdown drag out. Don't be surprised. There may be another 13-9 game because they're so familiar with each other, man. So it should be a good one.
Okay, gentlemen, anything else from this game?
Just I'm gonna give some props to Shanahan. They went 12-5, but their schedule was pretty easy. They had the easiest schedule, quote unquote, in the league.
Them and the Patriots
had the two easiest schedules. But when you see them always in the game, when you see them go on the road to a hostile environment. Yes, a team that's kind of dysfunctional, but the defense isn't.
Nope.
The defense is one of the best in the league.
Yep.
Purdy made some bonehead decisions. I thought he gave the game away. He threw to a tight end against Quinyon Mitchell for some reason, and then another pick by Quinyon Mitchell early in the game. But the game plan is solid. Like he had that play in the tuck. The Jawan Jennings, that was a great time to call it.
Yep.
His play call timing is incredible. So I give him a lot of props. I would love him to be my coach. This is a broken team that's still somehow, some way doing it. Props to Robert Saleh on the defensive end. They're running their 5th, 6th practice squad linebackers out there, and they still won the game.
Yeah, Lance Kendrick's out there. Kendrick's out there playing.
Yeah, Kendrick's
off the streets.
out there. Yeah, he had that was his first game.
Yes,
and he's making impactful plays. So yeah, just props to the whole thing, and it was a hell of a game. Another one of those edge of the seat kind of how the hell is this gonna go kind of game.
Hey, it's entertaining, man. We're here for it, man.
Yeah, it's the best league in the planet.
Yep. All right, on to the next one, man. So, final game right here, Sunday Night Football. We had the Chargers at the Patriots. Final score 3-16. Now, this game right here, of all the ones that we just talked about, this one was the least entertaining one, but also some kind of liked plays, you could say. And the Patriots were just whooping the crap out of Justin Herbert. All right, so. Before I go to ask y'all, what are your thoughts on the game? One thing about Justin Herbert, how come this man can't win a playoff game? Huh?
So I'll answer that. He's easily the quarterback I feel worst about, like the situation that he's in. Previous years, he should have won a playoff game. This year he had no shot. Those situations that they have him doing, the Josh Allen stuff with, I guess lesser parts. The offensive line isn't great. They're throwing to Keenan Allen on third down like he is Randy Moss in his prime. It's just a badly constructed offense. He had no Marion Hampton who went out after like 2 snaps. They're not playing with the greatest skill position players. McConkey's a really good possession type receiver, but I don't think he's playing with a full deck. It's like Harbaugh wants to do this smash mouth football, and the only mouth getting smashed is Justin Herbert.
Yep.
Like, so he's got my respect for the way that he plays in the circumstances that he's in. They were killing this man. Like, it looked like Rocky, like you said, Rocky, like throwing the towel, because I'm surprised he wasn't punch drunk. At the end of the game, he had to be in the cold tub. Like, come on, man, y'all got to do something.
Yep.
Y'all got to do something.
DC, same question to you, man. How come Justin Herbert can't win a playoff game?
Similar to what Jay said, he missed both his tackles right now, man. And in this game right here, just the Patriots defense won this game because they showed and seemed like they wanted to win it on offense. Neither one of these teams wanted to win this game on offense. It was really, really sloppy from an offensive standpoint, man. And they just stuck around, let the Chargers stick around. If they had any kind of life in them, they could have came and beat the Patriots, man. So only putting up 16 points. I was expecting a real explosive game from the Patriots offense. But yeah, but Fredo, he'll get there. I think he'll get there next year when they get the full roster together. I think he's gonna have a chance to make a move. He'll get a playoff wins in the future. But that's a big blow, man.
Yeah.
You lose both of your tackles, right and left. That's tough. That's tough to overcome, man.
Yeah. So DC, what are your overall thoughts on this game, brother?
It was snooze fest for me. If you like defensive battles, then it was good because they sacked Herbert like 6 or 7 times,
six
man.
times.
And it was just a defensive struggle, man. Not very many highlights for me on the offensive side.
Yeah, Jay, what are your thoughts on this game overall?
I enjoyed it. Like I said earlier, I enjoyed it for the wrong stuff. It looked like the the Jake Paul fight where you knew something was coming, and they just kept knocking Herbert around. Herbert was everything. He had 10 rushes for 57 yards, leading the team in that category. He had 31 attempts. He got sacked 6 times, hit probably another 10 times. Lab McConkey, Gaston, Keenan Allen, Trey Harris, Quentin Johnson. That's stuff what he's working with.
Right.
So they put so much on his plate, and he couldn't come through. Greg Roman. Why is he still a thing?
I know.
Why is Greg Roman allowed to run an offense?
I don't get it.
Like you said, this game was first touchdown win.
Yeah.
And Greg Roman, if you need it, he's not gonna come. He's not gonna come through.
It's not what you know, it's who you know, Jay.
Yeah, that's true because he was with the Harbaugh. He was with John Harbaugh in Baltimore. Yeah. Now he's with Jim. And stealing money, getting his quarterback.
You must know something about the Harbaugh secret, man.
Getting his quarterback killed. Average man, another comment. Nobody in this league cares about circumstances. Herbert has always been overrated to me. Average man is a savage. Did you not see what he had to go through? Before this year, everybody put Herbert talent-wise as a top 5 quarterback. And I didn't see it until this year because of how he had to do it. Like, look at the Texans game. The only reason they even had a shot in the Texans game was because of Herbert. Nobody else everybody was working against Herbert.
And he was the one getting the tackle.
And he was doing everything. So I got my respect for Herbert. I still don't think he's like Tom Brady or anything like that. But to me, he's an upper echelon quarterback who's in the worst situation that could be. It's like David Carr type. It's like Andrew Luck while he retired type stuff. It's like, I don't know. I don't know, but I like Herbert. He's not overrated to me anymore.
No, I'm not saying he's overrated. I'm just saying that, I can understand what average man is saying. It's like he is overrated because he can't do it when it comes to it. You see what I'm saying? And like
he's got to be upright to do it though.
but you see, but all right, yeah. So what would happen if he didn't lose his tackles? Maybe man didn't have to run for his damn life for the most of the time.
Yeah.
The fact that he's your top passer and your top rusher in this game, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So, DC in the past has hated his first head coach.
Mm-hmm.
You always shit on him. And then with this one right
Staley.
here, I feel like it's almost the same A1, A2 type of thing because he wants to be old school headed, have these coordinators from 1980s.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, the game has changed and you don't have that type of players that you need to up and develop your offense. Maybe help him out, not to get fucking beat up like Apollo Creed out there. Right. Hey, man, but if that's the route you want to go for, you're all winning that one. All right, DC, you got anything else on this
good,
one?
Brado.
Jay, before we make our picks.
Imagine if he had like an offensive genius and some weapons. Give him the weapons Trevor Lawrence has.
Yeah.
And you'll see how good Justin Herbert is.
Yeah.
So if you switch Trevor Lawrence, Irishman, he said, I don't care. Everybody said David Carr was a bust, but he got the hell beat out of him.
He did.
I didn't think he was a bust. I just thought he was in a bad circumstance. So I thought he became a bust because the Texans ruined him.
Just like the Chargers are ruining.
Just like the Chargers are ruining Herbert right now. If Herbert retires tomorrow, I would understand. I would seriously be like, okay, well, we've seen other
Watch
players.
it like Herbert's gonna retire during the preseason next year.
He
just
might.
like Andrew Luck.
He might. It's crazy.
And he got booed by his own fans too.
But yeah, that's all I got. I just feel bad for that man.
All right, on to the next one. All right, on to the picks. So let's go to the divisional round picks. So let's start off with it.
Wait. Before we do that, let's talk about the game tonight.
Okay.
Has anything from this weekend swayed the way we felt about the Texans versus the Steelers? Like, everybody here is a clean sweep. We all picked Texans, right?
Yep.
Starting with you, at the Texans fan, Fredo, has anything from this past weekend, defense stuff, road teams, climate stuff, has anything made you a little bit more worried about this game tonight?
As a my team or just a playoff in general?
No, for tonight, just your team.
So the weather up there is going to be up in the low 30s.
Okay.
All right. I don't know how the wind conditions are. As we know, last week the wind conditions had a major effect in Pittsburgh. All right. I'm kind of just more concerned of the weather overall than my defense. I feel like the Texas defense can travel very well over there. I'm not too particular, but the key for the win for today is the Texans offense. What can they do today? Are they going to be just 16 in points and let's hope that the defense can maintain the other team to score less than 20? Because that's been the MO this whole season. Is CJ Stroud going to turn it up today? Is the play calling going to be taking advantage of the little opportunities they got? That's going to be the key for the victory for the Texans today to win. That and the weather. That's the only thing that concerns me. The Texans, the only way they can lose this game if they beat themselves by mistakes, opportunities. That's the way I see it.
DC?
Yeah, how they gonna score points is gonna be the main thing for them, man. I've been thinking about it all week. I'm just trying to figure out how this is gonna happen because the Steelers defense versus that offensive line, they're gonna be loud and rowdy in Pittsburgh tonight. It's gonna be some tough sledding going on. This may be a 13-10 game, something like that. But I'm telling you, hopefully the Texans can get some semblance of a run game going, something going. Because you don't want to guys CJ just dropping back, man, over and over again. But they're gonna have to figure out some kind of way to put some points on. Don't give up the big plays. Just don't, because sometimes that's all it takes in a game like this. One big play and that's a wrap. And everybody else just kicking field goals. One touchdown and then you got 3 field goals. Before you know it, you're out of the game.
Well, the only reason why I say the weather for me is because the Texans depend a lot on the kicking game.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only
Absolutely.
reason why
Those
I say the
swirling
weather.
winds in the, in the open
because
stadium.
the
Yeah.
Texans,
Yeah,
you know,
Pittsburgh,
hey,
one of them places is tough.
hey, Tommy Fairbairn is the reason why we won a lot of games because his damn leg. But also, I'm not too concerned about the weather because they played in cold environments. They went to Kansas City this year on Monday Night Football as well, and they beat them, you know, at their house. And that was a playoff type of game because, basically that was right there determined if the Chiefs were going to, you know, advance to the playoffs or not. So that right there, I think in that type of environment, why not? You know, they can play in those conditions. It just don't leave it up to the damn kicker to win the game neither.
Yes.
Is what I'm saying. That's why I'm worried
Right.
about the weather.
Yep.
You know?
We got 2 comments. We got an update
Read 'em
with
up.
HTX J Rod. 32 degrees feels like 25. Wind is 9 miles an hour.
Oh, that ain't too bad.
That's good.
yeah.
Especially for the defense. And then average man, no excuses about weather. Crowder refs. Texans are going to retire Rodgers tonight. And so
That's what everybody's saying.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody
know.
go in that direction.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's what everybody's saying, you know. But you see, but that's another thing too. I feel like our defense can't contain them.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
you know. But like I said, the only way the Texans lose this game if they beat themselves.
Yes.
That's it. Do everything you got to do, and let the offense. Because the key to this victory today for the Texans is the offense to score more than 21 points.
Yeah. The offense has to be productive.
Not field goals.
No.
Touchdowns.
So for me, watching the games this weekend gives me even more faith in the Texans. The road teams have all came to play. Defenses have all pretty much came to play.
Yep.
And the better team in most of these cases has won. So I think the Texans win this game 21-10.
Oh shit.
And I think Rodgers has another off day. Like, nobody can predict what the Steelers' offense is going to be, which is the only thing that kind of worries me.
Yeah.
Nobody, like, it could be a ground and pound, but if they keep dropping back with Rodgers, it's going to be ugly. So I think it's going to be 21-10.
21-10. All right. Me, I say it's going to be 2018.
2018. Woo, that's a nail better.
I'm gonna go about 17-16.
Who wins?
Texans.
Still a Queen's.
Yeah,
sweep.
but still though, man. We'll see though. We'll see though. Hey, average man, let me know who's winning and by how much. And you too, J Rod.
Come on.
I think it's gonna be a lot of.
But I just want to hear what he. I mean, I just want to hear.
He's gonna
his
be like
excuses.
44-10. Andre Johnson's gonna unretire.
He's open.
Another thing. JJ Watt is calling the game.
Oh Lord.
What? No, it's ESPN.
ESPN.
Oh,
should be ESPN.
Okay,
Or
never
the
mind.
Troy Aikman.
Who was that? Oh, I saw a crazy stat. Anyway,
Hey, I wish he
Texas
does.
30-13.
Wow.
Oh man.
16
Andre
to
Johnson
13.
did come back.
Yeah, Andre Johnson came back. Owen Daniels came back.
Aaron Foster.
Aaron Foster.
Aaron Foster.
Yeah.
Kubiak's play calling.
Yeah, 30 points. But
Man.
we'll
Must
see.
be some special teams touchdowns in that thing.
We'll see, yeah.
That was a pick six.
Man, shit, we'll see though, man. Hey, average man, that'd be some shit right there, dude. That'd be some shit. All right.
right.
So before we move on to our picks, what else?
No, that's pretty much it. We can hit them picks.
All right, let's hit them picks, man, because I got a reservation at Chili's to hang out with my boys. All right, so next game. All right, so let's start off with the NEC side since that bracket's completed for the next round. So let's talk about the first game. Seahawks at 49ers. Let me see. I don't see the over and under on this one yet.
Seahawks by 7.
Oh, Seattle by 7? On this one right here, man, give me Seattle, man. I think Seattle is more complete on this one right here. Seattle has the hot streak going on this year, and Seattle was my dark horse for the NFC to win this. All right, and I'm gonna roll with them, man. I think Seattle's defense is gonna shut this thing down for sure from that offense, unfortunately. But hey, Seattle at home.
Yeah, I'm going with Seattle at home. 6 points. I have enough faith that the 49ers will cover, but the Seahawks win this game.
All right, and by points, I'm gonna say it's gonna be 24-13.
27-21.
27-21.
Give me the 49ers.
Ooh.
Give me the 49ers. 20-23. Last second field goal. Give me the 49ers. I just can't do the quarterback in Seattle.
Whoa.
Give me the 49ers, man.
You think Sam Darnold's gonna Sam Darnold?
Give me the 49ers.
Whoa.
And
All right.
Okay. All right. On to the next one. All right. Let's go to the Rams at the Bears, man. So on this one right here, the Rams are favorite to go into Chicago, take that Bear down. We'll see. All right. On this one right here, I think the fairy dust from the Bears expires. Rams win this one right here. Final score 28-18.
I know I've been talking crap about the Bears all year, thinking that they're not that great. Something about the Rams is kind of off to me. The last 4 or 5 weeks hasn't looked quite like the Rams that we've known to come to love. The Rams are favored by 3.5.
4.5.
4.5.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with the cardiac Bears. With the upset. They're at home.
Yeah.
They're gonna be juiced up from last game.
I think they got too juiced up.
They're gonna be juiced up from last game, so it's gonna be rowdy in there. And then, yeah, I'll go with the Bears.
Bears.
Yeah, let's do it.
DC.
I'm good. I'm going with the Rams.
Yeah.
I'm like 35-32.
Oh, high scoring game.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's going to be high scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be high scoring.
Okay. All right. So let's go back to our comments. Average Man got Seahawks, and J Rod has Seahawks as well.
Yep, 30-10, no Kittle.
Yep.
Average Man has the Bears.
Kittle missed 6 games this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they not. That wasn't the playoffs. That's a whole
Right.
whole
The
different.
best of the best.
Yeah,
All right.
as they say.
Yeah. All right. On to the next one. Let's go to the AFC side. All right. I'm trying to look for this game. I'm sorry.
Buffalo versus the Broncos.
I'm sorry about this, guys. Buffalo at Broncos. All right. Not bad. All right. So, Buffalo at the Broncos. This one's kind of a toss coin right here, a toss flip, whatever. But the Broncos, the Bills are favored on the road.
Somehow, some way.
1.5 favored. So they're saying it's gonna be a close game. But I think that the streak ends here for the Bills. I'm gonna take the Broncos. Final score 20-17.
Ooh, I like that score. 2017, I'm going Broncos also. Broncos have Sean Payton. I really have faith that he's going to cook up something for this defense. They will run the rock down their throat like the Jaguars should have done.
Yep.
The Broncos actually do it because they know what quarterback they have, and they have a hellified defense. So I go Broncos with the win at home, 20-17 also.
Okay.
The Bills. 27-21. I'm going to take the Bills in Denver. I'm running it back again. He got the best player. Bo Nix is going to piss the bed. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm taking the Bills, man, to win this game. It's a rematch from last year they played in the playoffs, but it was in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm taking Buffalo to go into Denver and win this game.
That's a tall order. That is a tall task. That the Broncos defense is going to, like, you thought he got hit hard this time.
Yep.
That Broncos defense is coming for his neck.
And that's what I'm saying. Like he's gonna be too banged up. He ain't gonna be able to move. He's gonna take them extra hits from the Broncos defense.
Yeah. And I just watched Jacksonville walk in the Broncos 2 weeks ago and beat the brakes off of them.
That's true. That's true.
Hey,
Yeah. They went in there and beat them.
fair point. All right, so back to the comments. Average man got the Broncos, and J Rod has the Bills. Superman gets the W. He says.
Superman gets the dub.
Oh, we'll see about
Superman
that.
might find his kryptonite.
Yeah. Over there in Denver, and we've been to Denver, man. That ain't an easy place to play at.
It's not.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's tough over there.
Altitude. He's already bruised and battered. I can't wait to watch it though.
Yeah. All right, so let's go to a hypothetical picks.
Okay.
So we don't know who's going to play the Patriots between the Texans.
We kind of do.
All right. So let's say scenario.
Okay.
I don't want to get too ahead of myself.
Okay.
If the Texans win, and they go to Foxborough, who do y'all got? I'm gonna take the Texans, of course. I wear it across me.
I am going to take the Texans also. In Foxborough, we just saw that putrid offensive performance that the New England Patriots put on against the Chargers. It's going to be more of the same, and I think depending on tonight, CJ stays on track like he did the second half of the season, and they put up some points. I put the Texans in the AFC Championship game.
Okay, DC.
Sorry, Houston. Buck stops here. The Patriots gonna beat them, man. If they have to go to New England, I think the Patriots pull it out, man. The defense is really, really good, and I'm still worried about the Texans' offense, man. I'll give me the Patriots.
Okay. All right, average. I'm sorry,
J-Rod.
J-Rod, Texans, Patriots of the South. He's gonna show who the real Patriots are.
Look, I don't know about that. We getting a little ahead of ourselves right here.
Well, no, like I think he's referring to because the Texans tried so hard in the past to be the Patriots.
The Letterman jacket game.
The Letterman.
Man.
Not bring that shit back,
boy,
man.
they'll never outlive that game.
They won't either.
And then Average Man got the Texans also.
Yeah. So let's say the Texans lose tonight.
Okay.
Hopefully they don't.
Okay.
You know, another team does have to go out there and to be the Steelers. I'll pick the Patriots to win that one. Jay, who do you got?
If the Steelers win tonight,
Yeah.
it's a miracle run for Aaron Rodgers. So I'm picking the Steelers to beat the Patriots.
Oh, shit.
If they win tonight, that means Aaron Rodgers became throwback Aaron Rodgers, MVP quality Aaron Rodgers. It's one of them scripted. Hey, he's gonna go out on top, John Elway type joints if he wins tonight. So in that situation, I would pick the Steelers to go to the AFC.
DC?
Patriots. The Steelers beat them earlier in the year, but
They
I'm going to
did?
take the Patriots.
Okay.
They did.
All right. So, gentlemen, anything else before we wrap up today's episode, before we go to Chili's?
No, it as a Cowboys fan, it kind of worked out. We got 2 first-round picks. That's all we can look forward
You
to.
already think about the damn draft.
I'm a draft fan and I'm a Cowboy fan. All we can look forward to is the draft.
Yeah.
So we got 20 and or 12 and 20 because the Bears beat the Packers. So I was happy about that result. And then the Eagles are out. That's almost like no, it's not. No, I'm not going to do that. But yeah. So I'm happy.
Okay.
This has been a great playoff so far.
DC, anything else before we sign out?
And the Rams, they got the 13th pick.
Yep.
They got the top 15 pick.
Atlanta pick.
Atlanta's pick, man. The Rams. That's terrible.
Hey, the rich get richer.
That's what I'm talking about. The rich get richer, man.
The rich get richer.
I want to see what they're going to turn that into.
All right, man. Hey, I want to thank Average Man and J-Rod for coming in today and everybody else that tuned in, gave us a like. We'll be back next week, same time, 5:30, Monday. Talk about divisional rounds. So can't wait to talk about that. Until then, take care of yourselves out there. Mental health is number one. And just be safe. Until then, peace.
Later.
Safe. Peace out.
Bye, y'all.